After the summer season had ended, Mac and Mike returned to normal service as usual. They were allowed to pull freight and passenger trains to give the Challengers a break after a long, hard summer. During a run to the end of the line, Mike began to feel strange. He just ignored it and wrote it off as normal wear from the long summer. He made it all the way to the power plant before his engine quit. He was stuck on the line for many hours until someone could come get him. When he returned to the sheds that evening, he was not happy. Man, this sucks. This is the worst day ever. Worst day ever? Please, I've had worse days than this. Remember when I ran a red signal and crashed into a coal pile? Well, everyone remembers that. Alright, wise guy. Tell me about your worst day. My worst day would have to be, the day the yard switcher broke down. I had to haul trains and shunt my own cars. I even got lost once in the yard. How? It's literally an all-straight track. Hey, don't judge me. I wasn't built for switching. Well, my worst day was winter of 1947. On the original Union Pacific, we were running trains on the main line through rain, sleet, and snow. During this time, there just happened to be a lot of snow. On this day in particular, a military train had come in from the east and needed taking. Boy, were those the worst. The military contract allowed for the heaviest trains to be pulled by one engine. That trip was awful. I ended up stalling on a hill and they had to send not one, but two helpers to get me started again. Yeah, my worst days were also working for the military. I had this engine who was in charge named Commander Charlie. Boy, was he a piece of work. What do you think you're doing, soldier? Get that train moving! Now, now, now! Alright, geez, will you calm down? There's no time for calm when there could be seeds of war sown at any moment. Now, obey my orders. I don't answer to you. I kinda have my own boss. Listen here, kid. I'm the commander of these forces, and if I have to waste any more steam talking to you, I will have you court-martialed. Is that understood? Yeah, I wanted to shove that little consolidation off of a cliff. I would have, but I got reassigned the next week. Hey Jason, what about you? Jason had been quiet the whole time the engines were talking. Alright, Did I ever tell you guys the story of my brother Freddy and I? Nope, never heard that one. Alright, it starts something like this. My brother and I were both built together. We operated on the same line for as long as I can remember. We were good friends with a challenger named Winston. As in, the Winston? Yes, 3985 Winston. Now, my brother and I both had night shifts during the time I'm remembering. You see, it was normal stuff, box freights to take over the line. He was coming from one direction and myself from another. We were supposed to meet at an intersection of track, not far from our final destinations. I waited for him for half an hour, but he never came. I took my train to the yard and waited for him there, too, but he didn't show. Winston had been relocated to another shed and my brother was gone. I was all alone. A couple of weeks later, my B unit started acting up. They said it needed to be replaced. Instead of fixing mine, they found one in a siding not far from my shed and used that instead. I looked at the number on the side and knew who it was. It was Freddy's. They never told me what happened to him, just that he was gone. I still have his B unit today. All the engines were silent for the rest of the night.